Sorry, but I had to do a part 2 for this. But yeah, in reality, we have to understand that these cycles of the moon, as we know, right, they play a vital role to our moods and things like that. So if they can affect us, of course it's affecting the environment, all of everything in the environment, right? The bodies of water, the trees, the animals, everything, okay? And with that being said, I think learning how the moon affects you, of course, we've been talking about birth charts, natal charts, whatever you want to call it, Akashic records. We've been talking about this since the beginning of the formation of this podcast. I'm going to always stand on the moment you came out of your mom's womb being very important and it having a significant correlation to your life, the purpose of your life, and all of everything that is concerning you. I don't think the Creator waits and holds you in the womb and allows you to be released from that womb at a very particular time for no reason, right? Remember, we talked about this, how the woman holds and stores all of her eggs, and she goes through life with these eggs, and then the Creator creates the moment. He says when that egg shall be fertilized and yada yada yada, right? Same difference with the moon, okay? These cycles and phases are set exactly the way that they are. And if you do understand, you are spiritually enlightened, okay? Like, I'll tell you that if you can understand even a percentage of the different things that, the ethers will, have for all of us, as it is related to the cycles of the moon and these different phases, all of it is essential and important to your soul. Now, it may or may not be compatible with the different spirits that are attracted and attached to you, but your soul, because remember, you came in with that soul. When you came in, the spirit started to latch on to you later, or you probably dropped them off when you got out the womb. Just depends on how God set you up, right? But most of us, we just come in with the soul, and as time progresses, we start collecting these different spirits, and they become a part of our soul's journey, good or bad. And as our level of awareness and consciousness is raised and increased, we start to, see these spirits, and we recognize them, and we figure out if we need to get rid of them or not. Some people die with their bad spirits. That's on you. And that's not even what we're talking about. But that was just to make a point that, when we get into this realm, the moon and the sun are very important. So once again, learn your birth chart, okay? Times like this, when these phases and these moon cycles are going on, you are going to see a lot of witchy activity in the physical. See, a lot of what goes on in the wee hours of the morning and in the darkness is hidden really, really well. But when these big rituals are done under certain cycles of moons and sun, because if the moon is having a channeling in the situation, so is the sun. It's just safer to assume that, okay? If you know, you know. But these are critical times. These are times when the attacks are just at full force, full speed. And it's not funny, but it's just like, this is when people start to build up their ammunition to go full throttle Okay, so this isn't one of those times where you need to be like, okay, I'm sensing all of my intuition being heightened. I'm feeling really moody. I'm crying a lot. You know, my intuition is stronger than usual. I've been picking up on things. That's because of the cycles of the moon. And if you are aware consciously that during this time you're more sensitive, that's more energy to be extracted. And if you're that sensitive, it's going to make it easier to just attack you all the way around the board. Your auric field is so sensitive, and then you start to beam and ooze out this really strong, potent energy. And then you realize that, hey, I feel strange. This is awkward. My gifts are getting stronger. I feel out of place. I don't know why I'm imagining things or thinking things, hearing things, seeing things, and then they come to pass. They manifest. That is normal. Especially if you are in alignment. Especially if the Creator is putting you on one of your higher vibrational timelines. Okay? And this is kind of like, I hate when the segment has to get erupted, because it kind of like cuts into, what it is that we're going over. But you get it, whatever. I hope you get it, okay? But I'm gonna end it here. I do love y'all. I hope y'all have been getting your rest, for real. I hope you guys are drinking your water, eating your fruit and vegetables, and sipping on your own tea, because it's most definitely free. And I hope y'all ready for them kids to go back to school. Love y'all. Peace.